Hi, this is Mia Deneen, and this is Thoughts from the Prayer Closet. Today, I am so excited just to come to you with this quick word from John chapter 11. And in John chapter 11 is actually the shortest verse in the Bible, and that's, of course, verse 35, where it says, Jesus wept. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about this verse. In the context, briefly, I will tell you that Jesus is going to Bethany, and Bethany is very close to Jerusalem. By this time, Jesus had been performing miracles and answering the teachers of the law, and many people were looking for him, seeking to stone him, seeking to kill him. And but Jesus goes back to Bethany to perform this miracle where he raises his friend Lazarus from the dead. And I want to come back with another segment to talk about this John chapter 11 because it's so rich. But tonight I just want to talk about the Jesus wept part. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying, well, as I'm reading, Jesus knew that he was going to raise Lazarus from the dead. He had already prophesied to his disciples and also to Mary and Martha that he was going to do just that. And so, but as he was going to the grave, Jesus was along with Mary, Martha, and all of the people who had come to comfort the family. And he begins to weep. He begins to shed tears and cry. And so I looked at some commentaries, and some of the commentators were saying, well, Jesus was weeping because of the sting of death, just the pain of death in general, just, that there was still a sting of death there, because he had not yet won that victory over death. And I'm sure that that's true. Other commentators said that Jesus was weeping because this miracle and him going back to Bethany then kind of put all of the wheels in motion to where he would then be crucified. So perhaps he was groaning within himself, and perhaps he was weeping because this, he knew, was the beginning of the process. But, I'm not a Bible scholar. I just love God and am in awe of him. And I just think that Jesus wept because he loved Lazarus, and he loved Mary, he loved Martha, and the people who had come to comfort them. He had affection for them too. And this was just a hard time for the family. And so Jesus was feeling their pain, and he wept along with them because he had a heart that was compassionate for people, and especially his friends and the people that he loved. And even though he was going to then go and raise Lazarus from the dead, he still, in that time, he felt the pain of the hurt. He felt the hurting hearts of the people all around him, and he had compassion for them, and he cried about it. And, today I'm just overwhelmed by the love that Jesus has for us. He is a compassionate friend, and Jesus he just loves us. And it says in the Bible that he feels our infirmities, that he cares about us, that we can cast all of our burdens on him because he cares for us. And it's just so good to serve a God who cares so deeply, who loves so much that he would give his very life for us to have communication and relationship with him forever. Jesus is no limit. I just want y'all to understand that there's no limit, there's no boundaries to where he will go to woo us and call us and give us a second chance and dust us off when we fall and encourage us and inspire us and just love us passionately back to him, because he knows that he is the best thing for us and he wants what's best for us. So I just want you to understand that whatever you're going through, Jesus feels your pain. And even though he allowed Mary and Martha and the family to wait for 4 days, he allowed them to experience the death of Lazarus, the pain of that, and then the 4 days of the grieving and the mourning for him. He did that because there was a greater blessing that he could give them than just healing a sick Lazarus. He gave them a greater blessing, which was the raising of the dead. And he told them, he said, I am the resurrection. I am the resurrection. So this is Thoughts from the Prayer Closet. This is a little impromptu one. Thank you for listening. God bless you.